Janet, how are you?
Good. That was really good. Really good. Um, the thing that I noticed that comes up, I don't know, you had some phrase which was just so good to kind of get me to drop out of that identification with the thinking mind, the doer of doing the movements. But it's like that's the part where I probably would say I struggle with the most is you know, the doing, like moving into a position that's not comfortable, Um, and then, I can feel this like efforting and this kind of, the me, the me doing these movements.
This idea that there should not be a mover. I mean, there is going to be a mover. What I call the move and what you've understood is this, you're doing the movement and suddenly it's effortful, there's resistance, there's probably unpleasantness. And so then it's not only the mover, it's a whole constellation of different things that happen, right?
Right.
And so many things to say about that. One is that that's actually good because inevitably first of all, these movements that are so slow, excruciatingly slow sometimes, and that engage areas of the body that are very full of the doer and of so when
Yeah.
we just the simple fact of lifting an arm can really expose so many different levels of resistance. And so the first thing I guess I want to say is that that's good, and that
Okay.
it's so then when you're in the position and you're feeling this difficulty, it's almost like you have to gauge how much you can stay and explore, and even though it's unpleasant, the psychological part of the unpleasantness is is added, is not necessary. In other words, your shoulders might be complaining, but actually it's just a sensation. But on top of that sensation, there's this sort of psychological resistance, which is like, I can't bear this. This is horrible, and I can't stand. And why am I always going to these stupid Ellen Emmett things that I love her, but I hate her?
I
And
never think that. Never.
anyway, that's something to really just be with and watch that whole thing.
Yeah.
Now, from a
I
purely,
try.
I know you do, I know you do. And then the other thing is move. You know, my one of my teachers, Eric Barre, who I'm sure some of you have heard of, he did this great demonstration the other day, and I'm going to try to sort of render it again, because somebody asked him actually not about the physical yoga, but about a situation with her partner that every time she got caught in a reaction, it's like she was so determined that she would be free of reaction, and then so he did this thing where he said, with this very simple movement, let me just put my thing back. He said, okay, so here you are with a physical aspect, and Janet, this is what you're talking about. So here we're doing a movement. You're lifting the arm. You're lifting the arm. You're lifting the arm. You're lifting the arm. There's no shoulder. It's easy. It's easy. And it's not easy. The shoulder's been constellated. There's tension. So you move back. You move back to the place where there is no shoulder, or you stop. Or and you start again, but you stop a little bit before the shoulder. And then he transposed to the partner who walks in the kitchen, and the other person's there, and they have their thing, and you're there, and you're pissed off. So, okay, so you just move away from the situation. And, he just did this whole parallel thing. So where you can't help it, you're not going to be able to sort of annihilate that's its own human and natural, but you can really experiment with the movement, like going up, shoulder, I come back a bit, and then the next time going up, shoulder, no, it's okay, going up, because you've sort of relaxed the layer of shoulder that was psychological. So there's a little bit more space going up, resist. Okay, go back. And then you keep going up, 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 a little bit more space, and it's like that. And when you hit the place where there's the shoulder, the doer, the resistant, you can also linger there a bit and say and see what it is. Is it, just explore it, see what aspect of it is purely psychological, and what is it. You just explore, and it's very natural that you should be feeling that.
Yeah,
in this yoga.
The constellation of O's, the shoulder comes with then the other, its partner, which is you should be able,
right.
And then it's a whole pile of,
It's horrible. I mean, the tyranny, isn't it?
It is. It's the tyranny. Yes, it's the tyranny of being human. Yes.
Yeah. So here we really don't have any pretense that we're spiritual and free of that. We are not. We are not at all. But we are willing to, just to really become acquainted with all of that, and nevertheless to give the body and mind a chance to touch something more gentle, more loving, more open. And at a very purely physiological level, I speak a lot about the shoulders and the hips, and the articulations in general are places where there can be so much tension. So in the yoga, we do at least invite those places to renew with the possibility of space. Like I said, I think, like, can the hips be unglued from the thighs? Because most of us, if we feel our hips, there isn't any space there is no space there, or with the shoulders, or with the wrists or the elbows. And so it applies on all levels.
Okay, that's very helpful.
Don't beat yourself up, because that's just more of the same.
Right. Well, no, I could see myself doing it. I could see it happening. So I wasn't, I was kind of a little more disengaged from that part.
But to see it is exactly what this yoga is about. You see, that's the thing. Is I think we always approach yoga or spiritual meditation, whatever, thinking, okay, I need, perfect. But no, actually, this yoga is precisely sort of meant to expose these, not to expose like bad. There's a mover there. We've exposed it. No.
Yeah.
It's more like to expose it so that, I don't know, so that it can finally not be banished back into the basement. And
no, that's really good to hear. That's really, really helpful. Thank you so much. It's really a delight to be here, and I feel really grateful.
Well, it's so nice to have you, Janet.